Hello, everyone. Are we ready for some more D&D? Some Mountain of Mystery, some shenanigans, some possible TPK situations.
Some trauma.
Uh, Definitely trauma. Always trauma. Haven't you seen my
Mhm.
games? Come on.
As the new
Uh,
ad says, equal measures of heroism, hilarity, and heartbreak.
Listen, that's fucking beautiful. Anyway,
That's actually
um,
really good.
we don't have Jinma tonight, but he is hanging out in chat, so that's cool. Um, this depending on how things go, this could be a shorter episode. Depending on how things go, this could be the last episode. Anyway, uh,
You.
you never know.
You.
But it's gonna be interesting for sure. Announcement wise, we will not be playing next Saturday because we will be at the North Forged event in Salisbury, North Carolina. And last I heard, we're at like 1,200 people going,
That's awesome.
including all the performers and all that kind of stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be fucking wicked. There's a lot of stuff going on, and I'll be running the D&D room, the gaming hall. Um, I'll have some minions running around helping me out with it, but yeah, and whew, I don't know what else, guys. We got a Patreon. There's that.
Quit your stalling.
Ko-Fi.
We have a Ko-Fi. Plenty of places to donate and support, and shut up, Meg. Maybe I am stalling. I'm a little nervous because I don't know how tonight's gonna go. It all depends on how Zack and I roll our percentile dice here very soon. So
I do know an announcement thing for any of those people in chat who are going to the gathering. We're going to be selling stickers at the gathering. We're going to have
we got
our logo
stickers.
for
Hold
Crypts
on.
and Cryptids, and we're going to have Roll for Cake stickers. They're in limited supply. There's only 100 of them total. So yeah.
I heard the Crypts and Cryptids logo was made by an amazingly talented artist.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Who
Or some doofus with a... I thought it was made by some doofus with a tablet.
I think it's made by a guy named Bob.
Ooh, shiny.
To be
That
fair,
looks so
doofus with tablet and amazingly talented artist
Roll for Cake
can be both. Can be the same.
Hell yes.
I accept this moniker.
Our Crypts and Cryptids logo was made by our wonderful Meg, who plays Trouble in this game, and the Roll for Cake logo was made by Allie, who plays Alexia in the Roll for Cake game. So, amazing, talented people all around. And thank you to Tiff for hooking us up with stickers.
I also located finally after all this time my I'll allow it stickers, so I'll have those there too.
Yay!
I don't know how many I have left, but however many I have left, I will bring.
You know what? You know what Crypts and Cryptids doesn't have yet? An OnlyFans account.
Not yet. Maybe if we hit a certain threshold of money, I'll
We need an OnlyFay account. We have the stickers for OnlyFay. We need the OnlyFay account.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There we go.
Not sponsored, but could be sponsored by Squarespace, where you too can make an OnlyFans.
It's gonna be an OnlyFans. It's gonna be an OnlyFans. Just art, just character art.
Yeah.
I was thinking like short narrations by Jinma.
All narrated. All art will be narrated by Jinma somehow, some way. The real thing of what you're paying.
He'll do
for is
art
just
reviews.
Jinma's voice.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. I don't know. Hold up. We gotta stop talking about this.
Jinma, the
before it
art
becomes an actual thing.
I was gonna say, is this a production meeting or a game?
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on a minute. Anyway, is that all the stuff?
I have a one shot tomorrow with Poco Blanco coming.
Popo,
That'd be fun.
yep.
Same
In
normal time
celebration for being
tomorrow.
able to go to the gathering. So that's gonna be a whole lot of fun.
Yep.
Um,
Tiff is going to be DMing that. Cap will also be there playing as well. It's going to be
yeah.
a lot of fun.
Will our
It's gonna be-
Cash and a couple of people that have been on the DM talk show. So, and Popo has had a lot of input on the dynamic of the one shot. So yeah, get ready.
Well, then it's gonna. I'm concerned.
You
And-
should be.
I believe the term
Excited.
is scare roused.
Elated. Scare roused would be
Scare
an accurate way to put that for sure. Popo is an unhinged motherfucker, and I love him. There's a reason I brought Derek back. Huh? Oh, right. The Narrative Universe TTRPG is also a sponsor of the channel, sponsors the Roll for Cake, and it sponsors here. And they are wonderful text-based TTRPG. And if you would like to play, all you gotta do is go to their Discord. And then you can get paired up with one of their DMs who are fucking immaculate. I just like got to not a finishing point, but like a halfway point in mine. Holy shit. I just played a big old concert. I'm a bard. Played a big old concert and I rolled and I got a crit in the middle, like playing my song, and fucking shit's gone real, man. And then like it went so crazy that apparently like whatever was happening, we started ripping a hole in reality, and straight up he goes, so your character looks up into the sky and sees this face, and literally it's just a screenshot of me right here on one of my streams. And I'm like, so my character looks at this weird fucker, shakes his head in confusion, and then keeps on playing.
Amazing.
So good. I was laughing my ass off reading that stuff. Anyway, we will go ahead and start this game, I suppose. Let's go ahead and begin with the recap.
Having narrowly survived a confrontation with the eldritch monk known as Diamak and revivified our Ronin in the aftermath, our sorcerer and the Reaper calling itself Endless retrieved the silver dragon egg once again, while our rogue used his psionic abilities to telepathically connect with the turbulent mind of our tiefling, helping her to make her second attempt at a technique intended to reshape the contours of her pain. Very nearly succeeding and exhausted by the effort, the two found themselves again at the base of a waterfall in an unfamiliar forest, after which our Tabaxi's uncle opened a teleportational gate, through which we returned to Trostenwald, reuniting there with our cleric, our monk, and our distraught druid. We met soon after with the younger brother of the deceased changeling Pierce Leafspring, who revealed that our rogue's father had hidden the final dragon egg in the Fey realm, after which our Goliath shared a poignant reconciliation with his mother before the parties retired for the evening. Waking the next morning, our Tabaxi's uncle teleported half the party to the city of Zadash, where our fighter collected the Ioun Stone of Fortitude that she had commissioned from a certain Furbolg wizard, while our sorcerer acquired another diamond and the shapeshifter claimed his brother's body before returning to Trostenwald. Our Tabaxi then used the ebony dragon tooth given to her by the Bone Lady to plane shift the group to the deck of the planar raider on the astral plane, where they confronted the eldritch monk and the robed figure, who offered to trade both our rogue's captured father and a gem containing our changeling soul in exchange for one of the two recovered dragon eggs. After a bit of banter, we agreed, and our cleric was shifted back to the material plane to collect the egg before returning to the planar raider. Rather than surrendering the egg, the Genasi instead shattered it, absorbing the fragment of the multiversal monstrosity's consciousness himself in the same moment that our sorcerer plane shifted the party back to Trostenwald, and as our Asamar made a conspiratorial comment to the eldritch monk, the robed figure inadvertently revealed himself to be the malevolent mage known as Mel.
With that, we pick up inside the Barbarian, where the lot of you teleport in and drop down. Oh, look at that. We mentioned the narrative universe and then they raid the channel. Look at that shit.
Hell yeah.
Welcome in.
Good timing. We literally just started. So,
The TPK
you
hasn't
all
actually started yet.
teleport. Lazarus, you have your father Shiloh. He's on the ground. He is still bound by these ethereal chains. You look around. The previous party standing there. Lance is there. Uncle Phil. Sado looks up, sees Master Rohar and Kor. Everyone looks quite concerned, especially with Cash showing up there, taking the egg, and then leaving like right away. They all kind of like almost all hands on deck kind of thing. Meg Aja is right now upstairs. With Elowen, not doing well mentally.
Laz is definitely signaling to like probably Jean, probably immediately thinking Jean, even though realistically Phil's the more powerful one, signaling to Jean like to check on Shiloh. Like, one, let's make sure it's Shiloh. I've seen people shapeshifting and shit. Like, let's make sure that's him. Two, chains. Get rid of the chains.
He's unconscious at the moment. He is clutching the blue stone. That you were told holds the soul of Pierce.
We were told many things. Laz is like, we
Y'all
must now
just
verify
assumed.
all these.
I could have been lying the whole time. You don't know.
What do you mean, I don't?
But
That's
there.
also kind of why Cash is what he did, because like, you know what? I'm not gonna give this shit up just for maybe
trap.
Siobhan and Jean both like kind of shoot forward and drop to their knees and look at Shiloh. Siobhan is going to see with her investigation or insight. Where did that go? Right here. She looks. You're not sure what her reaction is meaning. There's relief, but there's also like confusion going on. Jean is there and he's unsure. He looks up, and it's about now you all know or notice Cash. He's standing straight up, sweating, pouring sweat. Cash, I need you to grab
Mr. Laz, I don't feel so good.
Grab your ass and kiss it goodbye.
I'm rolling Misty Mountain dice here.
Oh
Hey,
no!
run upstairs to grab
So-
trouble.
Remind me, I need to try not to go anywhere near what your number is without knowing what your number is, right?
Exactly.
So you said Kahlan's running upstairs to get trouble, or
That'll happen here in just a second.
Yep.
Okay, Zack. Okay.
I heard that from across the house. Holy shit. Yeah. Dice of Destiny. Fuck.
Yeah, those are Cash's really nice resin dice. Ready?
Ready.
Fingers crossed. 27.
Okay. Right now, Cash is kind of stumbling. Sado reaches over and kind of like grabs your underneath your arms, and he's like holding you steady. You're hanging in there. You are hanging in there, but you can feel this thing digging in your brain. It's like a spider web or a slime oozing throughout your entire mind. Your whole body is completely and totally covered in like what feels like bugs under your skin, just crawling around.
Thank you for that.
You are holding yourself together as best you can. Kahlan, you start taking off to the upstairs.
Mhm.
As this is happening, Jean looks up at Cash and he stands and he kind of like puts his hands on your face and he's looking at you, like looking in your eyes and everything. What the hell did you do?
Y'all, I haven't felt this bad since that one party in Hupperduke.
You all watch this black vein go up his neck into his cheek and behind his eye. Oh, Cash, you didn't.
He did.
I might have.
The hell were you thinking, boy?
Don't give up the egg.
Oh, Jesus.
Assuming that
Especially
we were
don't give up-
thinking is a
Especially don't give up
Assuming
the
that-
egg on the word of a liar. 'Cause
Phil steps up and he puts his hand on you and you watch his eyes flash. And he shoots his hand back. Oh, damn it. Damn it all. We gotta...
Also, in all fairness, what was I thinking? Thinking's a little bit of exaggeration. As his voice just kind of like fades off, like.
Cash. You want me to share my thoughts with you? You let me know. I'm coming in if you.
Cash, I need you to roll again.
Oh shit.
Wow, holy shit. Okay.
I was gonna say you
I rolled
want.
I rolled really close to what I rolled before. Within 6. So, we'll see.
11.
Okay, you're still good. You're still hanging in there. More black tendrils just start going up your throat and into your face, and you
I'm not-
can feel them all. Kahlan, you get into the room that Aja and Elowin are in. Aja's on the bed, just kind of curled up, laying there. Elowin is in the seat next to it, knitting something. As you come
I
crashing
bust
in.
in. Yeah. Trouble!
Yeah, I
We
open
need
up.
your help. Cash did something very stupid.
I don't say shit, I just say.
That's one way to phrase it.
Elowin looks. What do you mean?
He absorbed one of the eggs.
Elowin, as pale as a changeling, just every ounce of blood drains from her. She looks over at Aja, and what do you do?
Like,
I
as
think-
fast as I can downstairs.
I can barely hear you.
You're like
I'm trying so hard. Can you
Sounded
hear me
like
now?
lower. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can hear you now.
Okay. As soon as she says Cash does something stupid, I bolt up and fucking book it downstairs as fast as humanly possible. I do
Alright.
not wait for an explanation.
You guys are taking off. You take off right beneath Kahlan's legs, just and the two of you just start going down. Elowin's coming, but she's not okay.
She's been through it.
How fast
She's
is
very
human supposed to
wobbly
compare to
leg.
the halfling possible?
You're right.
Halflingly possible. Yeah.
This is happening. Phil looks at Jean. We might have to do the spell. Get it out of him. I think I can.
The spell.
The same way we did to separate the power from its body. Before we put it in them. and he just can't get the rest out.
As soon as I see Cash, the second I see him, I book it to him and then like halt for half a second right next to him.
You get to the top of the stairs here. You look down. You see Cash more or less being held up by Sado. Actually, we're gonna move a little bit around here, and he kind of puts you down on a bar stool. Fucking close enough.
Didn't line up quite right.
He sets you on a bar stool so you can sit down, but he's still there, kind of ready to catch you if you fall over. Phil and Jean are both there. Laz, you're still right there next to Shiloh. Everyone's kind of moving close, and you could tell the tenseness of the situation for sure. You look down, you see all this Cash. You look up, and you see Aja at the top of the stairs, taking off down the stairs towards you. I'm gonna need you to roll again.
One. I don't like those eyes.
Aja, you sprint down the stairs, and rather than trying to bowl through everybody, you leap onto the bar and run straight over to Cash, and you pause for that moment. As you do, you look at Cash, and for a few moments, Cash looks at you. What do you say?
Come on, little brother. It's time to give it up. And I'll put my hand on his shoulder.
When your hand meets his shoulder, he smiles at you.
Fuck.
It's just got interesting, didn't it? Cash's head drops backwards. You watch this black ooze drip from his mouth. And then out of his mouth, just this inky black substance pours out. Jean shoots back. Phil shoots back. It reaches out and tries to touch you, Aja.
I let him. I'm welcoming him.
Okay.
I'm doing my best to not let anything out, and I'm welcoming him in.
I need a wisdom saving throw.
That would be a 26.
Okay. Take half damage. So you take 17 points of psychic damage as the worst moment of your life flashes through your mind. The most painful memory you could ever imagine is real. It's in front of you. It is happening. And it rips a part of you that you didn't know it could reach. It sloughs onto the floor and reaches for Phil. Oh, Jesus, fuck. He shoots back, like crashes into this table, almost knocking it over, but it does grab him. Okay. He
Can I cast Hold Person?
on.
Fucking Cash.
Cash isn't moving. This black shit that's like popping out of him was like tendrils are reaching out, grabbing.
Is it like Venom?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which like Venom. But it's more liquidy than that. Cash isn't moving. His head is back, and this stuff is just spewing out of his mouth.
Man, I didn't even get a useful symbol.
Phil.
Damn.
Opens his mouth. He's screaming. Nobody hears a damn thing. And tears start streaming down his face. The stuff moves to the side. And starts... The last bit of it just out of Cash. Who just kind of drops back into Sado. It starts to form in shape. A thing you've only ever seen in your mind, Aja, is on the floor. Not exactly taking the shape that you're used to seeing. It's almost like it's trying to take that shape, but it can't really hold. But it is right there in the material world. In a room full of your family and friends.
Cool. Love that. That makes me so happy.
It's... You see a mouth starts to form, and then it
Awesome.
can't.
Oh, I love that. It can't talk back to me now. Fuck it. I'm gonna cast a 5th level Moonbeam on his ass.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that a dex save?
Con, which I know he's gonna do well on, but
Yeah, he does pass.
yeah, so he'll take half damage for uh 21 points of damage.
Okay. Good roll.
I rolled really well.
It lets out this scream. Everybody in the room needs to make wisdom saving throws.
Ah.
Except for Shiloh, who's unconscious.
Is Cash unconscious or no?
You are conscious.
Wisdom save.
Fail. Fail.
Oh. Fuck.
I've not rolled above a 10.
I was gonna say,
I've still not rolled above a 10, and I'm rolling 2 at a time. This is bad. 4 and 8. This is really bad, guys. I rolled above a 10. It's an 11.
You know what?
Rohar is
I'm gonna
okay.
use.
Rohar succeeded out of everybody. Ooh,
Well, I rolled a-
boy.
I rolled a 15.
I rolled a dirty 20.
22.
Aja, you
That
succeed.
one.
That one? Remember that.
So, in the sake of fairness, should Cash be rolling at disadvantage?
No.
25.
Okay, so you
Woo!
succeed as well. So that is
You just TPK'd the original party, didn't you?
No, no, they're not
Yeah.
feeling good. That's 32 points of damage.
Woo.
Half as much, 16 points of damage to Aja and Cash.
How much
I
is this
did
from?
not roll well at all for anyone. It was so bad.
I mean, it makes sense.
How-
This noise, only for a few moments, but it's there. You all see a flash of your worst moment, your most painful moment, the memory that you buried so deep you don't even remember it.
Oh, no,
Only
Cash
for a
remembers that
moment, and you take that damage.
Honestly, I think that's why Cash and Treble succeeded. We're like, we relive that shit every day. It still hurts, but
We're fine.
Yeah.
we remember it.
I saw that shit 20 minutes ago. I'm still good.
No.
Hey, remember that?
I was
that
like,
moment
when
I
was the
messaged
last
on
time I was
Skype and
asleep?
That's their drinking
Remember-
contest.
How much was
What
the
was
hot
the
damage?
D-
Because I
minutes ago?
succeeded too.
16.
16.
Remember
What
2
was
minutes
it?
ago
What
when I
did you roll?
mentioned trouble exploding in chat? Yeah.
Kaylin, what did you
Emerald,
roll?
Oh, sorry. Dirty 20? Or did
No,
I
you
not?
failed.
Oh, I failed. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You said
The
32?
parent party drops to the ground. They're conscious. All of them are not okay. This thing being here at all is their worst. This is the last thing any of them ever could ever face. As you all begin to scream, this thing grows.
Oh. That's how you offer.
At this point, go ahead and roll your moonbeam damage again, and then we're gonna roll initiative.
I won't take it personal.
Okay. 37.
On natural 18. Yeah. Oh, 13.
I want to do something so stupid right now.
Don't you fucking dare.
I'm
Aja,
not done enough of that for
initiative.
us. So.
Huh?
Initiative.
Do. 21.
Son of a bitch.
Is this the Cap and Bucky moment where he's like, don't do anything too stupid, and he's like, I can't. You took all the stupid with you.
Right. Cash, what'd you get?
Oh, I was rolling too? I'm sorry.
Yeah, everybody roll
Everybody.
initiative.
Fair enough. Just, him drooling on himself kind of makes me keep thinking he's unconscious.
Okay.
You're there. Probably not feeling too great, but you're there.
Dirty 20.
Laz.
9.
Prince.
And I think that does make sense too.
17.
Sado. 15. And Kaylin,
21.
which running down there, you probably would have been like right here-ish.
She's doing that. She like one hand up onto the bar, skids across the bar.
Do you want to be on the other side of the bar? I'll allow that. Right here, right now.
Yeah, I'll jump on the other side of the bar.
Oh, yeah, I'll allow you to be like right there.
Okay.
Okay.
Do Meg
Well,
and I have to do rollies?
who's got the bigger decks?
I have a
I have a
plus one.
+3,
Okay.
so me.
So, Aja, your moonbeam goes off. Go ahead.
I rolled the wrong amount. I need to roll more dice than that. I upcast this motherfucker. That's the proper amount of dice. Not as good. That's only a 26.
Okay. Still good.
So, are there 6 or 7 members of the parent party? Or 8? How many fucking members of the parent party are there right now?
For the parent party, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right now, 4 of them are here.
4 of them are here? Heard.
5.
Okay.
Sorry.
5 of them are here. That makes my decision harder. So let's do this. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna use my action to cast Mass Cure Wounds, which I can cast on 6 people. So I'm gonna cover the parent party and Cash.
Okay. How much healing we got?
I'm rolling right now. Where's my
Mhm.
card? 15. Not a lot, but it's something.
It's better than nothing. It's about half of
So,
what they took.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call out to this thing and go, "Oh, big deal. You've got your big old scary form now. Well, guess what? Out here, I'm the one who can speak, and you do not get to touch any of these people. And let's be honest, you don't want to. I've got the power bank you need. Come get it." As I cast Mass Cure Wounds on the party to hopefully keep it,
Kaylin, what are you doing?
Okay. My non-magical dagger, specifically, I'm going to throw at this guy.
Okay.
Oops, where's my dagger? Come back, there it is. That's a 23 to hit.
That does hit. The dagger sinks in, and you all hear this.
And with it, since it hits, I'm going to do the regular attack plus smite plus my psionic strike.
Roll the smite and the psionic strike. Those are the only things that'll do damage.
Okay. So 9 points of smite damage. And then 6 points with my psionic strike. And then I need it to make a strength saving throw because I'm going to try to do telekinetic thrust to knock it down.
27.
Okay. Never mind then.
Alright. Staying right there.
Yes.
Cash.
Cash is gonna kind of just like pull himself off the bar stool. Fuck. Cool, I could use some help. And he's gonna cast Spirit Guardians at 5th level. Obviously, the party's immune. This is going right on. Put and pop there.
Mm-hmm.
Pudding pop?
Spirit Guardians. Ooh, might have failed that.
His name is canonically Lil Bastard.
What's your
It's a
spell save DC? I got failed.
17.
16. Fuck.
Ooh.
That is
I
a
rolled real bad.
Radiant.
How much?
30.
Legendary resistance.
Fair.
Bonus action, we'll put a spiritual weapon next to him.
Gotcha. Right. And go ahead and make your attack.
Yep. Where'd you go? What the absolute hell was it? Sorry. Difficult technicalities.
Just you not being able to math is not a difficult technically.
No, that was no. I had the thing up, but then the tab closed, and I had to.
Fair.
So 23 to hit. Black Ice. I'm gonna call them all kinds of fucking names just because I can. And that is 11.
All right.
And that's
At
force
the
damage.
end of your turn, 3 tendrils will shoot out.
Oh boy.
Cash. Oh Jesus fuck. Yeah, that's gonna hit. 30 something. Yeah.
Ah.
That is 30 points of damage.
Ah.
Ouch.
Second one to Aja. That is a whole lot less. Still 20 to hit.
Yeah, babes, my armor class is 16.
27 damage. And Kahlan. 27 damage. With 19 damage.
What was the to hit?
27.
Okay, yeah, I was seeing if my thing could cover that. It doesn't. So
No.
19, you said.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use my reaction.
To reduce the damage. Psionic die.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Go ahead and roll for that. Prince, you're up. As these tendrils all reach and grab Cash, Aja, and Kahlan, each of them freeze up, and each of you once again see a different, but still extraordinarily painful memory.
You said
That
it.
seems
How much-
to. Hmm?
Sorry.
It was 19 damage.
Okay, I just, so 11. So rolled me.
Gotcha. You all feel something inside of you just getting cut, ripped, stabbed. it's more than just psychic damage or physical damage. It is something deep within you that is being.
I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me.
Prince, you're up.
All right. I see what's going on in front of me, and with this fucker wanting to mess with our minds, I'm going to do it one right back. I'm going to cast Mind Thrust on it and try to break its mental concentration with just some psychic damage.
Yo, this is a whole lot of thrusting for us not having OnlyFans.
Okay.
Just saying.
Hey, right?
Is that an attack roll or a saving throw?
It is an intelligence saving throw. And I'm going to use Heighten Spell to give it disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Yeah. Disadvantage 15.
Okay, it fails.
Okay.
With that, it will take 20 psychic damage and can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn.
Cool. You take 20 seconds damage as well.
Oh!
Okay. Noted.
As you feel,
I mean, she's hanging out with us. That's not unusual.
right? You feel some sort of feedback in your brain with this high-pitched wail. As you damage it.
I'll just end my turn by like just grabbing my forehead and going, "Laz, don't do that."
Sado. Jinma, are you still in chat, buddy? If you are, what do you want to do? 'Cause,
Sado goes punch punch.
my thought is punch punch.
Punchy, punchy. Rage, then punchy, punchy.
Yeah.
Sure.
Attempt a stunning strike.
It could.
I don't think he's there. But we
Okay.
also are 30 seconds ahead.
I think this is also a type of creature that possibly can't be stunned, but like, who knows? Worth trying.
Ugh.
He's gonna punch.
Punchy, punchy.
Oh, but I rolled a 2.
Ah.
Second punch. Oh, hey, 16.
I was gonna say this is against your own villain. Remember?
Okay. So that's the gloves is 9 points of damage. He would do the stunning strike. Give me a second. Let me give him an intelligence check. 11. Okay. With the first hit of trying to stun, he realizes this thing is immune to stun, so he will not keep wasting key points. I think that's fair, giving him an intelligence check.
Fair.
Bonus action, 2 more punches. Ooh, natural 17. Ah. Natural 13. So that'll both hit. Group hydrate.
Oh, thank you.
8. Ooh,
To a glorious death.
total of 20 damage. He finishes like a full round of beating the fuck out of this thing,
What? What do you want?
and then
I love you, but fuck me, Diva. Like,
you okay there, Meg?
oh, sorry, I didn't realize. Sorry, I didn't realize my mic was still on. My dog is bothering me like crazy.
No, it's just
We know
Mel
that.
fucking with
I
you.
love you, but fuck.
Nah,
She's
stumbles
been annoying. She's been very cute, but she's very much like.
I thought she was about to like
now.
sacrifice cash. Like, oh, okay.
He stumbles backwards himself, taking a total of 19 points of damage.
Damn.
Lazarus, you're up.
Weirdly, I'm glad that I didn't do this stuff before. So I'm going to bonus action Misty Step through this crowd. He could just move through the crowd, but I'm going to bonus action Misty Step right in front of this thing. And as I rematerialize feet in front of it, that glow emits, and those wings slowly, they don't burst this time, those wings just unfurl as Radiant Soul goes off. So that is my bonus action and my action. And then I'm just going to look at this thing. And I'm going to tell it, we can help you. You have been a prisoner for too long. You've been enslaved to the rest of the darkness, just like everyone else. But if you want to break free, you can. And that's my turn.
Roll persuasion. Don't forget, you can add a D8 if you wish.
I was just going to say, because I've got my +0.
I don't like how you said that though.
That's a 19 plus a
19?
7.
Oh shit!
That's a 20. That's a 20. That was 19 on the die, and then 7 on the psionic.
26.
26. And I'm using the wings to essentially like block out, like you can still see Sado because he's right there, but like the light of the wings and
You're
just the
drawing all focus to you.
right. I'm like, there's no one else in this room.
It's kind of like shifting form that's trying to build itself and then falling apart and building itself and falling apart. It kind of shifts and focuses towards you. It's less amorphous at the moment. Eyes form and look at you. And reach. An arm forms and reaches out to you.
I don't think I need to roll insight, do I? I don't know. You will need a body if you're gonna try to stay here, aren't you?
The arm kind of falls and then reforms another.
I apologize. I didn't mean to make you wait like that. And I will gently reach out. I know that you are afraid. We're all afraid. And I'm going to take its hand.
This is going to count as you willingly failing. Okay. You take 38 points of damage.
Okay.
As it takes your arm and goes into your mind.
Be careful in there. There's some creepy crawlies.
Kahlan screams out, "Laz, no," as this happens.
Baz isn't gonna answer. Baz is he's completely focused on whatever is happening right now.
You turn wings unfurled and see most everyone on the ground, if not fetal position, shaking in fear. Even Core, who's standing, but he very much looks afraid. The rest of your party not exactly holding themselves together after being touched.
Is this and this is Laz in his head, he's thinking just in his own thoughts, because he's at knowing this potentially could happen, has locked out anybody else. He's not connected to anybody else, would not, and is looking at everyone and is conveying the fear to this thing. Is this really what we want? Is this what we want to do? Why do we want to hurt people like this? We can help everyone.
You keep looking out, and you watch Kaylin's eyes roll back between into her head, and she drops. Aja drops. Cash, Sado, Prince, one by one, each person drops to the ground. Oh shit. We just got 25 gift subs. Thanks,
Thank
Hope
you.
Unicorn Queen. Oh,
Now you can't kill us.
Fuck yeah, thank
Well-
you.
you watch them all drop. The parent party, each of them, you see them younger. Much younger. Not children, but you also see them, in a way, stronger, more powerful. Yet still on the ground. Beaten. Defeated. You hear footsteps behind you. Turning, you see a black-furred tabaxi. Got it. Yeah. There we go. Taking a seat on a bar stool and looking at you.
May I? I gesturing towards the seat opposite him.
You go and you take a seat. You look and you see Cash and Aja. Aja on the counter next to you, and you look and you see her eyes rolled back. She's not breathing.
Is it? Are we frozen or are they all dying right now? And I guess he's asking that to both Moon and whatever's in his mind now. I'm trusting you far more than I ever should. I gave part of my mind to something that's trying to erase the entire universe. It is, without a doubt, the dumbest thing that any version of me in the entire multiverse has probably ever done. And I don't want it to have been for nothing.
His mouth doesn't move. but you hear the voice. What is it you wish to accomplish?
I just want to help the world live. The world will always be full of strife and discord, death, pain, agony, misery. But at least we get to live in it. You destroy that and it's all gone. Maybe if you destroyed that, pieces of you are all gone.
Pieces of me are already spread far and wide. Someone is gathering them. I've yet to figure out why.
I feel like that's a group project that we inherited, and maybe we don't entirely understand why.
Not you, fool. You are running around trying to find meaning in many things. The entity that's trying to gather me has a plan, a motive, a goal. I'm curious to know what it is.
So would hearing the entity trying to put me together, would Laz...
Laz isn't dumb. He's talking about the cult.
Yes. Is he talking? Well, I'm going to roll investigation on it just to see.
Mm-hmm.
It's 12 investigations plus 1's 13. I'll burn another one. That's an 8. Sweet. So 6, 13 and 8 is 21. So does it click that when he says entity, because he could have said organization, like he's talking about the cult, but when he says entity,
With
does
the
Laz pick up
21, yeah.
there is an individual? Yes. I've met that man. Although I feel like man is a loose word for whatever he is. And it seems that once again, our goals may, for the moment, be in alignment. So while I would never dare call us friends, we may, for a moment, be accomplices.
He is then standing next to you. He puts his hand on Aja's head and pets her. You didn't answer fully. What is your goal by gathering me? What do you want out of this?
Our goal. He's going to say is, but there is definitely a moment where he consciously chooses between was and is to find a way to destroy you. Now, the reason that we would want to destroy you is because you are trying to destroy this universe. And you know how adventurers are. When you're carrying around a warhammer, everything looks like a nail.
I represent that remark.
He is then standing next to Shiloh and Siobhan. I'm looking down at them. Things have tried to destroy me before. I still exist. I could allow you to do it. Or I could seek out the other entity, see what he wants. Possibly something more enticing than eradication.
That is the worry. Given all possible options, I'd rather have you on our side of whatever conflict may be brewing.
He plucks the blue gem from Shiloh's hand.
Now, I'm trusting you a little less. Please don't make me regret my terrible choice.
Everyone in the room begins to melt into the floor, this black ooze, leaving stains where their bodies were. The gem winks out. Eventually, everything is gone. With the passage of time, what's the difference if I speed it up a bit, gorge myself? What difference does it make to you?
To me, it makes every difference. To you, it is no difference, and that's the matter of perspective. You eat this universe and it's gone. It'll never be remembered. You might burp it up later. You might have a little aftertaste of Exandria. To me, it is literally everything. It's
Standing behind the
everyone.
bar, grabs a mug and starts pouring.
Now that's good trust.
He walks over, standing next to the stain that was once Kahlan, setting the mug on the counter, and with one finger just kind of pushes it towards you. I will take some time to consider this.
That is more than I could possibly have hoped for. And he's looking around at all the stains, and then he looks back and like it's a very potentially horrified 1% sarcastic grin, and he's like, he's gonna pick up the mug as he says it. I am choosing to believe in this moment. This is all a hallucinogenic warning. And drink.
There is one more piece of me. Good luck when you find it. I'll have my decision. That is, if you find it first.
That is always the challenge.
He's gone. You're left in this room. The stains of your loved ones covering the floor.
You in here?
You're either a brave bastard or a dumb one. Sitting on a bar stool on the other end. The Drow warrior.
Why must it be either or?
You made this quite interesting.
Well, if you're here, then I think this is just in my head and kind of indicates those stains again and is like, as long as they're all alive upstairs, then it was worth it. I am sorry that you're stuck in here. And when we work this out, I will try to figure out some way to make that right too.
I'll be holding my breath. With that, he's gone. You standing where you were, looking out at your friends, all standing there very concerned. The rest of you, it absorbed into Laz. Laz turned around. Same moment.
Was he mumbling to himself the whole time? Because that'd be kind of funny.
I love that.
It's like speaking in two different voices to himself.
I'm
assuming
gonna look at
like,
him.
that instantaneously.
I have I'm holding a spell, staring him down. As I go, Lazarus?
What roll should I make to know what answer she needs? I mean, I assume she's asking if I'm in control. Do I have a sense that I'm in control?
Yeah.
Do I have a sense it's still there? Like, do I?
Yeah.
I convey that. It is not nearly, I imagine, as bad as what you've dealt with as
He
many
mentions
pieces.
that, Aja. You feel the presence. It is quiet.
What did you do?
Had a conversation.
What did you promise?
Oh, I promised absolutely nothing.
Insight check.
Now, I don't. Anthony, the player, doesn't remember like explicitly promising anything.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
27.
Oh,
If
yeah.
anything, you promised to kill it.
Yeah, I mean that's
Which-
that. You know. I told it we were seeking to destroy it, but in a moment of realization, understanding that everyone has sought to destroy it and no one has ever succeeded, and you know, it's split from the rest of itself, considering perhaps it wants a bit of freedom too.
Did you,
Yes.
in any words, promise it freedom?
No.
Whatever you did, it backed off. And that's more nerve-wracking than it's screaming at me night and day. So I believe you'll understand my skepticism.
Yeah, I kind of find that unnerving.
just blow chunks all over the floor.
Ugh.
Ew.
Ugh.
Kaylin's just staring at him.
Alright.
Her jaw is just clenched.
Elowen's down there. She's looking at you, Cash. You throw up everywhere. He looks at you. She's like,
That was an experience.
what the hell is... Hi.
Oh no. Oh.
I love that idea of Prince just being, yep, no, yeah, I
Prestidigitation just. Ugh.
Elowen, prestidigitation as well. Starts cleaning.
Why is
she
it
starts
chunky?
cleaning cash. No, you got a little right there. Let me. I got you. You know.
Kahlan,
Um,
you all right?
I have physically put myself in between Cash and Lazarus at this point.
Okay.
That is completely fair.
Cash
mean-
using his hammer as a cane to hold himself up.
The stool's right there. You can sit right back down.
He needs it to be like to lower himself to not just like, you know, when you're like sick and tired and you like go to sit down or anything and the movement feels exaggerated, so you don't like. So he's using the cane he's using the hammer cane to lower himself onto the stool so he doesn't just like completely miss and bust his ass.
Kahlan,
Her jaw is just set. And she has like angry tears welling in her eyes. She's not saying anything.
that is completely fair. I would not. He wants to think at her, but he knows better. He knows much better in this. At this point forward, he knows much better. But if I had to do something dangerous and stupid to protect everyone else, then it was worth it. I'm a soldier. It's what we're taught to do.
Last question, Birdman.
I'm not. Wait. Oh yeah. I was like, wait, no, I'm not a Aarakocra this one. The last question. Go ahead.
Are you in control? Truly and totally. To the best of your knowledge, in control.
Lazarus, you feel kind of a push. Roll insight.
Where did you go? Where did you go? I don't think my insight's high either. Let's see. Insight +0, so 18. And you know what?
Okay.
I'm gonna. It's a check, right?
Mm-hmm.
And 3, so 21.
It's reaching out to Aja.
So it like trying to leave my mind or trying to like telepathically connect.
No, trying to leave you into Aja. It's
Ah.
basically like trying to push you to her. Give me to her.
Well, then I do convey that. I am, to the best of my ability and my knowledge, in control of myself. To be fair, I am as in control of myself as just about anyone else in this party. But it does.
It does not
want-
bode well for you.
It doesn't, but I'm no worse off than I was. That's a lie. I'm no worse off than the worst of us was. I'm no worse off than the worst of us was. But it does want.
I feel that.
Yeah. It does want to connect with the parts that you're carrying. It's trying to rebuild itself.
Fine, give me a minute. I turn around and I pat Cash on the back and I cast Heal and give him 70 hit points.
Oh,
Draining me of my only 6th level spell slot.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was saving mine.
Oh, if I'm about to take this thing, I'm gonna use it so that I can't use it against you.
I appreciate it.
Fair.
Cash would be like, "Thanks, darling." Ugh. And kind of
Don't
just like
mention it.
roll his shoulders back and stretch out a little bit.
Now,
You go
I
right
definitely.
right there on the armor. Just
All right, I get it. Laz did better than I did. I tried.
No, it's not.
Neck crack.
Kahlan, you were saying something?
Mm-mm.
Mm.
She's just
I heard
standing
you say
there.
something.
Her jaws clenched, and she is mad.
I don't blame you. That is completely understandable.
Mhm.
I have seen people I care about do insanely stupid things to protect the rest of us, and I know the anger that causes. Before any sort of any ritual or anything, tries to proceed, Laz is going to, like, to the best of his ability, explain what the entity said about, like, its goal that it wants to understand, and
Real
specifically
quick
that,
quip.
yeah, that he got the
I ain't
sense
saying
that,
I'm stupid.
well, that it does not know why Mel or the cult, but like with the understanding that someone specifically in the cult is trying to summon it and trying to put it back together. And so the possibility it may not be our most direct enemy. But now we are where we are. I believe I can carry this piece for now and make your task a little less arduous. But I won't ask you to trust me to do that. And if you don't trust me to do that, I will not require you to.
Here's the deal, Laz. They need you. They need more than they. We can only handle having one handicap member at a time. Trying to put a true hobble on us is an insane move.
Okay.
But hold on 2 minutes. As I'm going to drain most of my spell slots before we do this. Not all of them, but most of them. So
I'm gonna drink that Trost as she's doing.
5, 8, 7. Okay, so who's the most hurt looking?
Shiloh.
Shiloh? Someone help me with easy math. 14 plus 9 plus 7.
30.
14 plus 16, 30.
30. He gets 30 points of healing back.
Okay. He remains
And
unconscious,
then-
but he does the cuts and scrapes and bruises are definitely a lot better.
Also, I didn't say it explicitly, but you did heal Cash fully.
Cool. Let's give who else do I want to get up and going? Kahlan, are you particularly hurt?
I'm at 65 hit points out of 108.
Cool. I have 33 to give you.
Okay.
And we'll do this twice really quick.
I can actually heal myself, can't I?
I mean, yeah, but she's trying to burn spell slots. So
And then I have another 24 points of healing I can give someone.
Prince could use it.
Alright, I'll give it to Prince.
Thank
So
you.
I'm left with 1 second level spell slot, 1 third level, and 1 fourth level. That's all I got.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to burn through them, so this thing, if it takes me over, it doesn't have a whole lot of arsenal to play with.
Smart. I will give myself my 12 points of healing. I think, did you say I took 32 from that first whale and then a 38 from a little bit? Okay, so I'm at 32. So yeah, I'm going to take that 12 heal. So I'm at 44.
Who's left that's hurt besides Laz?
Yeah, everyone in the room.
Fuck yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, not everyone. Like I said, Cash is back to full.
Are the parents up?
Yeah, they get up, go sit down. Siobhan stays sitting on the floor with Shiloh's head in her lap.
Yeah, we're taking enough time before this. We're gonna do
Rohar and Core go sit down. None of them are talking.
Prince doesn't say anything, but she wonders how many of them were remembering the same scene.
After I burn most of my spells healing people, I'll look at Lazarus and go, ready whenever you are.
Never. And he will go over to her and kind of like in a like awkwardly like, how do you want me to like? You want me to kneel down? You want me to sit? Like, how do we?
I just,
Patty
while
cake.
he's trying to figure it out, I clasp my hand on his shoulder and pull.
There's not much pulling involved. It drains itself from Laz directly into you.
Oh my.
It is the usual disgusting feeling, but it doesn't try anything.
And I think just as I feel it leaving, the last bits of it sort of I kind of think out in the most gentle, kind voice that I can. Please remember.
Aja, you feel inside you the pieces meet, meld, and stay quiet.
I suppose I should say thank you, but I'm too mad to do so. So talk to me tomorrow.
Elowen, speaking of angry, just she cut. I say slap, but not like full on. More just, to Cash. Just what were you thinking?
As it happens, prayer of healing pops off, and the parents get 21 HP back.
Hmm.
Did Kahlan's dagger drop out of the thing when it went
It
into
melted.
him?
It's gone.
It melted. Okay, I wasn't sure. Kahlan walks out from behind the bar towards Shiloh.
To respond to his ma, wasn't so much thinking as so much acting.
You and yeah.
I mean, I wasn't gonna just give it away to the
Well, no,
evil
but you
cult
don't
guy, like
just you. She looks at Aj. The both of you just.
I don't know how to say
To be
it.
fair,
I have a
Prince-
word in mind, but I don't know if I can say it in a strong enough accent for Cash, and so it's probably gonna sound really weird. Twinsies. That didn't come out right.
Yeah.
Can you believe how rash and reckless these two are, just doing all sorts of crazy things?
Lazarus, I swear to God, you say one more word, my dagger's throwing through your heart. I still have a couple spell slots left to heal you, but you will feel it.
Prince starts looking for the gem that's holding Pierce's soul.
It's in Shiloh's hand.
Okay, good.
I didn't know we had two cats in this party. Wow.
She was my first introduction to society. You don't think I picked up anything?
Yeah,
I
fair.
mean,
That is fair.
uh,
I didn't think about that.
Lance steps forward. Well, that was a lot.
Well, Justin, is Justin okay? Sorry, I've been holding back. I've been holding back the instinct check for a while. I apologize.
We need to figure out. We need to get to the Fey Realm. And soon. I take it, and he looks at Aja. Everything's all right for now?
Debatable. Everything's under control for now.
Right. And he turns and looks at the table with most of the parent party. Under control. Right. None of them. They when the prayer of healing went off, they looked up and they acknowledged that they felt it. No one has said a word.
I feel like that's the DM asking us to talk to these people.
Um,
Did Prince take the gem, or was she looking at it?
I don't know. I was gonna roleplay that out because you said you were going to Shiloh first.
well, both of you are at Shiloh there. Prince, you see the gem in his hand.
My counter to the statement of, I think this is DM telling us to go talk to the parents. I feel like I'm on the opposite. Like the parents are like, you need to go stand on a corner and think about what you did, and you know you need to stand in the corner. So shouldn't have to tell you to go stand in the corner.
They're
Speak
like,
for
you go
yourself.
pick your switch. You go pick your switches, all of you, and bring them back.
Ooh.
The nice part about not having parents in the parent party. Mwahaha.
Oh God!
Yeah,
Ow!
Joke's
your
on you.
your parents
Jeez.
nice and safe at the beach, man.
Yeah, my
Good
one
time.
surviving parent's is chilling out with Caduceus Clay.
For all you know, he's got swim trunks on. He's sunbathing. He's all good.
Using a hot
That's the-
tub with dead people tea.
That's the cutscene
He's
we
killing it.
need. While they're with Shiloh, Laz is going over to Siobhan, but that's their scene first.
Just watching
Kaylin would have
Caitlin to
asked
see what
Prince.
Caitlin does. Go ahead.
Kaylin would have asked Prince, "Is that gem what they said it was? Can you tell?"
Let's find out. She reaches out and picks up the gem. Tries to see if she can glean anything from it.
Roll. What would this roll be? I don't know. Arcana, I guess.
Okay.
Is Endless nearby?
It's a 15.
15. You're not entirely sure.
I don't know for certain. This is new. I don't know what to do.
I think we need to speak with Endless.
Yeah. Realizing that, like, literally it's just been 5 minutes since we saw him last.
I can certainly try. Standing
Okay.
here.
Oh shit. Hang on. Okay. She doesn't jump that time. All right, we're fine.
Have you showed them the sticker yet?
No. So Prince just like kind of senses that he's nearby and just holds up the gem. Like,
he walks over to you and takes a look. His red eyes glow. This does contain a soul.
we're kind of worried of being tricked. Can we tell whose soul is there? Oh, great. Okay. Are you visible right now?
No.
Can they see you? So I'm literally talking to no one in front of my mother. Thank you. Great. Okay.
What is
she
he
turns
saying?
to Kaylin. It does have a soul, but there's no way of knowing what soul.
The gem isn't your problem right now. He looks down at Shiloh, and you see again the chain.
I thought this was over once we left that realm.
When you were sent there, you were to get all the souls that went missing. You got them.
What do you mean?
He points down at Shiloh. You finally take a real close look at the chains. And you realize it's not ethereal stuff you see. Each link in the chain glows the same as a soul does.
This. What is this?
Something that has not been done in a very long time. I will deal with it. I won't be able to follow you in the Fey realm. Reapers aren't exactly allowed there.
Am I going to have any issues?
That's a good question.
Oh, great, thanks. Okay.
What if you're a temporary Shinigami?
Alright.
Or substitute Shinigami?
Will Shiloh be okay?
He's a tough bastard. I think so.
But this chain is all of the souls that they stole? I don't understand why they went through all of that trouble just for this.
I don't know how, but whoever it was that leads that cult, the new Shiloh would show up, or one of them anyway. So he came up with a plan on how to neutralize him. And nothing is stronger than what's holding him right now.
Will the people be okay?
The people are gone. Their souls. I'll figure it out. You did what you were asked to do. Your second task is done. As he says done, all of you feel a poof.
Shit.
The
I didn't do
on
it. It
Prince-
was not me this time.
The fur on Prince blackens. Not all of it. There's still most of your face white furred. One eye, not glowing, but turns red.
That's
It's
a
a good
visual.
look. You wear it well.
Wait.
Well, I know what the next Mario commission is going to be.
He steps over and bends down next to Shiloh. You did good. All of you did. Go get the last piece. And he
Yes,
reaches down and touches Shiloh. Everything's gonna be okay. And Endless and Shiloh disappear.
That's concerning. That's not usually how it happens, so I'm gonna for the moment assume he's not actually dead. We took him.
Siobhan is very
So
confused.
when he said that, did the rest of us hear that, or was he still just talking to Prince, invisible to everybody
Just
else,
Prince.
and then Shiloh's poofs?
Oh, so just Shiloh's got.
Well, actually, all of you would have heard that.
Okay, that's a lot less concerning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Siobhan, her mouth looks like it's trying to form words.
It's all right. He's.
She looks up at you, Laz.
Mhm.
It'll be okay. Endless knows what he's doing. Prince is still holding the gem in her hand.
To be fair, I trust the guy who took Shiloh this time more than I trust that guy I let inside my head. So.
Where's Pierce's body? Prince just kind of turns to the family. Where's Prince? Where's Pierce?
Lance points upstairs.
Prince looks to Kahlan next to her and then to Laz and just starts to walk upstairs.
And Laz follows next to Kahlan. He's not gonna.
Kahlan turns to help pick Siobhan up off the ground. Help her into a seat.
Feels feeble and weak.
No.
You want to stay down here while we take care of what's upstairs? He's saying to Siobhan. Because it's like, she might want to take part. She might want to stay fucking out.
She doesn't answer.
Fair enough.
Kahlan gets her situated on the chair and then turns and punches Laz across the face.
Go ahead and roll damage. He ain't blocking shit.
I was just gonna
You're
say,
taking that punch. I know
100%, yeah.
Oh shit!
Nat 20?
Yeah, that's a nat 20.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Like we'll say you take 10 points of damage. Just
I was
clock.
gonna
the
take
jaw.
full damage.
Emotional damage.
She doesn't even wait for him to hit the ground from her punch. She just turns around and starts walking after Prince.
Oh, he doesn't hit the ground because he's been punched before, but he fully
That's a stagger right there.
Yep.
She hit him so hard his wings disappeared.
Yep. You just hear a
Ha!
pop, and they're gone.
And then he follows her upstairs too.
Elowen looks towards everyone else. And then to Cash and Aja. We'll take care of things here. Go get it. Don't you dare. And she points at Cash like finger in the face. Ever. Again.
Cash just like goes cross-eyed, focusing on the fingertip right in his face.
Don't worry. I'll watch out for him.
I'm gonna say I'll try.
Cash, this is the moment where the smartest thing to say is yes, mother.
Just kind of blank something. Yes, family.
Cash, as you turn and start heading upstairs, Elwin kind of stops Aja for a moment. Don't leave his side.
I don't intend to.
She gives you a hug. And you head off upstairs. Eventually,
I'm gonna catch up real quick because Cash is healed, but he's moving slow.
You guys can essentially take a short rest. It's not even noon yet, so like a long rest is a little out of the question. But Lance does say, "Where we're going, we'll be safe. Should be safe." And he looks down at Pierce. We'll take him with us, and we're going to meet my father and his brother. I think maybe they can get him out of that gem. After that, we can go get that fucking egg.
That sounds like a plan.
Excuse me, it might be the eldritch being in my head, but who are you?
Right. My name is Lance Leafspring. Pierce's brother. It's wonderful to meet
Gosh,
you.
you didn't tell me you had another brother.
Yeah, he's the other brother. No, he's I'm adopted. I used to think Pierce was adopted, but it turns out I was adopted.
I'm so
You
confused.
said
All
Cash.
right,
You mean
fine,
Laz.
let's go.
Sorry. No, it's all right. The last few days has been a lot. Hopefully, things will be all right.
There's a lot of hoping.
Sometimes that's all we have. I don't know how much you remember about over there, but I will tell you as well as your friends. Where we're going is beautiful, wonderful, and can be very terrifying. You must.
Same.
You must be aware of yourselves. My uncle can be touchy. He's a good man, but he doesn't do well with slights.
Heard. I feel like because he said I think Laz is like, I remember everything in a way that makes no sense.
You remember his mother and father.
Hmm.
They are good people.
Mhm.
Let me pull up here. They raised you same as Pierce. They didn't treat you any differently.
Yeah.
You were trained very well by um, like court masters. Um, how you were learned. It's how you learned to fight. It's how you learned to be a decent person was from these people. Uh, but you
So they're
also
the ones to blame.
have met the uncle,
Mhm.
and he is a good man. Usually a cheery man. You've seen him angry one time.
Mhm. It reminded me of Siobhan. She's a wonderful woman till you piss her off. I feel like he has two sets of memories too because he had his memory unmodified. So I feel like he's got the memories that he knows are true, and then he has the memories that were reconfigured that feel exactly as true, but he knows are not. And so he has these moments where he's like, "Yes, I remember everything, but I remember it wrong."
Hmm.
Like it doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
You remember Jack and Maeve,
Of course, I
people
do,
who
Jack.
raised you. Essentially, they are to you who Shiloh and Siobhan are to Pierce.
They kept me alive. That's why I'm so easy about giving out my name. Maeve did this ritual where she had me give her my name for protection. So if I just give it out to somebody else, they can't do anything with it. That's why I do that. Oh, that makes so much more sense now. All right, cool. Let's go.
You
Yeah. We do not know about where you're from.
Lance. All right. Well, everyone buckle up. And he pulls out a small emerald and places it on the floor. Circle up. Sado picks up Pierce and walks over. All of you get in the circle around the emerald. Oh, hopefully none of you get sick. The gem shatters. The pieces kind of swirl about. Not fast, but they swirl up and up and up. And then they start swirling outward, completely covering all of you.
I want to say that Prince steals one last look at her uncle before she goes with a concerned look on her face because she's going specifically to the place he said never to go.
And if you're keeping tally, there's the issue with your family lineage, and there's the issue of you, Reaper.
I'm aware this is going to be fun. The Prince has like all of her hair standing on end, like, this is a bad idea.
You all find yourselves with the feeling of teleportation, but it's different. It is weird. Um, a bit like when you went to the astral plane, but it's more off than that. As the I'm trying to find the words to explain. The world itself that you are going into is just like your own, but different. The air is different. Almost, I'll put it this way. When you're in the world, you breathe in and out. In this world, you breathe out and in. That's how off it feels.
When you clasp your hands, you put the wrong thumb on top.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is Sado threw up immediately.
Not even gonna roll for it. Sado throws up.
No, Sado threw down because everything here is backwards.
Come on, 120. Why I gotta do this?
Fucking Sado just like busts some rhymes.
Prince is green in the face.
Oh yeah, let's find out.
Oh, you're blocking the fish.
No, face is the only thing not black.
Ready? Constitution.
Trouble's
yeah.
fucking
Concept.
fine.
Yeah, so
Trouble
is
is
Kaylin.
A-okay.
Laz
I rolled a
Yarch.
19 on the die, and I have a +5.
I rolled an 8.
+7. +7.
Cash already threw up. He doesn't have anything to throw up.
Dry heaves.
Troubles fell off since the day she came back as a halfling. This is only slightly worse.
Mm. Well,
You all find yourselves in a forest. Grass beneath you, this orange, red, autumn color. Stones arranged in a swirling pattern underneath you. You look around. The trees are beautiful. There's a slight mist in the air. It smells wonderful. It smells like 1,000 scents. All of them delicious. Welcome to the Fey Realm. Watch where you step. Watch pretty much everything. It should be fine.
What are we watching for?
Things that might want to entice you, things that might want to kill you, things that might want to fuck you.
I believe the pertinent word is yes.
So
Watch
the
out for
usual.
yes.
That's usual for you?
Yes.
Yeah, he's been here before.
Yeah, fair.
I feel like I feel like Laz probably does instinctively manifest the psychic dagger, and then like, no, that can be offensive to certain people. I think.
Well,
Be slightly.
follow me. We will head to my abode, my family's home.
Leaf Spring Manor.
No,
Hmm.
no, to the families. To my uncles.
Oh boy.
Being in this place, Lazarus, more memories come back to you. More details that you've forgotten.
Smells will always do that to you.
Always. You remember running around with Pierce around these forests. You remember Maeve smiling, taking care of you all, bandaging up little cuts, scrapes, and bruises that little kids always get.
Mhm.
You remember Jack reprimanding every once in a while when you would fuck up, take the pie too early, break a tool that you weren't supposed to have. You remember being taken care of and loved. And as you all exit the forest and see ahead of you a beautiful, shining palace, you remember a very important detail. Their uncle is the Fey King.
Yep. He's he's good, dude. It's all
Their
right. He's not
father, your father, is the brother of the king and a duke.
I think there is a synergistic moment in his brain where he's like, of course my uncle was the king. And then I went back to the material plane and I worked for the king. I spent my whole life on the material plane just trying to make the pieces imitate what I didn't remember.
See what I did there?
Ah,
See what I
you
did
were
there?
amazing.
You all keep walking forward in absolute awe of the beauty in front of you. Nothing has ever looked more beautiful than what you see. You look in the sky, and the sky itself is blue, but it shines with an ethereal beauty to itself. The sun shines and feels wonderful. Not too hot, not too cold, but perfect. It glistens off the palace that looks like it was made from crystal. You approach the gates, and well dressed in beautiful armor, the gate guards quickly salute and stand at attention. Lance continues walking forward past them, paying them no mind as the gate opens in front of him. As Sado walks by, the guards' heads do turn and look at Pierce. You walk down the main street to our main courtyard towards the front of the palace, and it is ringed with guards, all in beautiful silver and gold. You approach the front doors of the palace, where there are 6 guards standing in front of it. They each step aside with only a movement from Lance. And though you feel hundreds of eyes on you, nothing is taken from you. Nothing is stopped. No one gets in your way. Your footsteps echo through the halls. And eventually, you find yourselves standing in the court of the Fey King. Standing at the throne, or at least what would be a throne in the material realm, there's no actual chair, just this beautiful ornate statue with a very large golden blade shining in a sunbeam. Standing in front of it are two of the most beautiful beings you've ever laid eyes on. A male and a female, stately dressed, their hair moving about them as if the wind itself is just trying to make them happy. You see little tiny lights floating throughout the entire place, giving the place this ethereal feeling. Lance steps in and drops to one knee. Lazarus, you see standing at the foot of the stairs there, Maeve and Jack.
I immediately take a knee too.
As do I.
Sado gets down. I don't know. Sado will walk forward and place Pierce next to Lance, and then step back and get down. The rest of you getting
take a
down?
knee yeah, I'll take a knee and lower my head.
I think it takes me half a second longer to do it than everybody else because everybody came down to my height, and then I go, "Oh, we're getting low," and I get down.
Get low, get low, get. Anyway,
And then Maeve's like, no, we don't do that here.
the figure at the very top slowly walks forward. The Fey King stands in front of you all. A smile. A warm one. Welcome to my palace. It's wonderful to meet you all. Lazarus, looking good, looking wonderful, looking... well, a little beat up. I'm not going to lie. But, well enough. Well, aren't you going to introduce me to your friends?
Is he saying that to Laz or to Lance?
Laz.
Laz. You know Lance. This is Kahlan. This is... I would love to give the soliloquy, but, like, I think he probably starts off being like, this is Kahlan. Well, he won't give full name. This is Kahlan, daughter of shadows. This is Prince, reaper of souls. This is Cash, the path of destruction. This is... And then, like, halfway through, the king is like,
Yeah, pretty much.
Cash
It
is like
is.
an eyebrow just like raised like the rock. Just like,
Oh no, Sado. See, this is why I could do it. Sado is the path of destruction. Cash is the eye of the storm. Kahlan's daughter shadows. Aja is the wings of the phoenix.
Well, do what do I owe the pleasure?
Pierce.
He's dead. Clearing.
Yes, does. Yes. Why did Lance tell us he was bringing us to?
Because he thinks the king
Experience.
might be able to
Help us
Help.
get the egg.
help
Right.
get Pierce out of the gem.
Oh, okay. Laz says that.
Wow. Bring it here. Laz, you step forward and he steps up next to Jack. And when you approach there, you see now that you're kind of standing more face to face with them. Maeve looks like she has been just sobbing for days and days and days. She looks at you and she's trying to smile. She's happy to see you. Jack gives you a nod. they're holding it together.
Well, as you know, I couldn't stop him, but I think we can undo it. And I think Laz thinks and really, really wants to say to try to cut the tension, but knows it's not the right time. That man, this is the quietest Pierce has ever been.
You know, you're right, but that's a terrible thing to say. And he plucks the gem.
That's right. Right.
There are no secrets here, are there?
Oh, I forgot about that. It's been too
Absolutely.
long.
The second Aja hears that, she fucking like is tight as a board and not okay.
He doesn't acknowledge that. Yeah, I could probably do it. And what will you do for me?
Well, what would you like us to do for you?
My guy, we brought your son back.
No, this is the king talking. It's his nephew.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't care about his
And,
nephew.
like, It's probably his least favorite nephew.
You say that, and the smile dips a bit.
I didn't say least favorite nephew out loud.
No,
Okay.
when Aja says that,
Oh, okay.
the smile dips. Everything comes at a price, no matter who it's for. And you will address me never again as my guy. Did I make that clear?
The way Meg, not Aja, but the way Meg wants to go, yes, you're royal, my dude. I do. She does not say that, but Meg is a bitch and would love to. She does not say that.
She points at the queen and goes, "Okay, her guy."
We're gonna die.
She says nothing. She says nothing.
What do you think?
And thinks nothing.
No, she doesn't fully get the thought process thing at the moment, and she's been like hard tight on her thoughts for a while, so she doesn't actively realize there's problems with the thoughts. And so her immediate first thought is effectively like everything comes at a price. That's well fucking known. He absorbed this fucking thing, got taken over by it. We had to go through all of this shit to bring his soul back. Is the price not already paid?
You have gone through a lot. But I'll not have that as an excuse for rudeness. More than once. Okay? Good. Glad we cleared that up. Now, you were saying, Lazarus.
I feel like this is Anthony. I feel like Laz saying has been like the beginnings of so many fucking problems in today. He said he asked what we were going to do for him, and I guess I think Laz was probably like, essentially like, what would you like us to do?
What a wonderful answer. One of my favorites. And that is where we'll end this episode.
Ah, fuck. Damn it.
Again.
Your most royal dudeship. Fuck off.
Yeah. When you deal with the Fae, 'tis always best to answer a question with a question.
Mm-hmm. And when you're dealing with the Fae King, it's always best to be real careful. Because fuck it, I'll point it out. These lights floating around, they ain't lights.
Will-o-wisps.
Nope.
Oh.
Prince knows what they are.
Oh.
Great.
They're the people that pissed
Also,
him off.
last ixnay on the Eeper right.
What? I don't even know what that means.
But
You called her the
everybody
Reaper
watching,
Souls, and Prince was like, "Nope."
the brain turned off. Hold on, give it a minute.
Rebooting.
Recalculating.
Buffering.
Recalculating.
Buffering.
The Norse Forge Gathering is in 1 week. 25th and 26th of May in Salisbury, North Carolina. Be there, or what the fuck are you doing? There's like 1,200 of us to go. You just fucking go. What the hell?
Be there.
Anyway,
we're sorry.
we have a Patreon, which you can go follow, and you get pretty cool shit from that. We also have a Ko-Fi where you can donate more towards the Roll for Cake final episode. Roll for Cake will be Wednesday. We will not be doing an episode of Mountain of Mystery next Saturday. And if you would like to join in a text-based TTRPG game, you should go to the Discord for the Osaka Narrative Universe TTRPG, The Nut Game.
The nut game.
Where you can play D&D-esque type game on your own time. It is done with professional DMs, and it is a great fucking time. I've been having a great fucking time, and apparently, there's been quite a few people that have been going over there from us. So, we appreciate the support and the support of the narrative universe and the support of everybody watching, and yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, and the players are pretty okay too.
And speaking of
No.
the players, tomorrow Tiff is DMing Papa Popos in the Papa Popo Madness one shot. And then on Friday, I think Eva is probably going to run it again, a session of the Quiet Year.
Yes.
But
And we'll all be somewhere on that Saturday.
on with that said, we will see you all next time. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for enjoying our shows. We really appreciate you. And yeah. Goodbye.
Saw the chat.
Bye.
All hell about RPG. Good night, y'all.
Thanks for being with us for the